Hey everyone, this is Cameron with Boomer Health Group, and this video is going to talk about how Medigap or Medicare supplements work at the doctor. So notice I am only talking about Medigap plans. This is not a conversation about how your Medicare Advantage plan or Part C might work at the doctor. So with that being said, I'm just going to go into it and tell you a little bit about what to expect and how to find doctors that take your plan. So the first thing and the best thing I would say is that when you have a Medigap plan, the big thing to remember is that it is simply secondary to Medicare. So Medicare again is just referring to A and B from the government. Your Medigap plan, which you get through a private insurance company like Blue Cross, United Healthcare, Aetna, those plans are secondary to Medicare, so they just pay the bills after Medicare. And the reason this is important when finding a doctor is it means that as long as your doctor or hospital or physician group takes Medicare and bills Medicare, they have to, by law, also take your Medigap contract. So if it's a company you've never heard of or if it's Blue Cross, as long as your doctor takes Medicare, they have to take your Medigap plan and those secondary payments. So if you're talking to a doctor or if you're curious, we get a question all the time, will my doctor take this? If you ask your doctor, do you take and bill Medicare, and they say yes, then they will also take your Medigap plan. So if you also have questions about where to find doctors that do take Medicare, you can go on medicare.gov, which we have linked on the side of this video. Enter your location, wherever it may be. We'll do the typical Brighton, Michigan. And let's do Smith. So you can see all the different doctors in Brighton that take Medicare and by law have to take your Medigap plan as well. So the only other thing I wanted to talk about as to how Medicare works or how Medigap works at the doctor is how the billing process works. So it's important to note that with Medigap, you will want to bring your red, white, and blue Medicare card as well as your Medigap card, whether it's a Plan G with United Healthcare, a Plan F with Aetna. Bring both of those cards with you to the doctor. And the reason for that is it's good to have them both on file, but also the doctor, because Medicare is primary, they will bill Medicare first, and then Medicare and your Medigap company will work together in what's known as a crossover to coordinate the extra bills that are left over after Medicare has paid their share. Your Medigap company will pay their share, but it's important that your doctor at least knows that you do have secondary coverage in case something comes up, or if there's a bill, you can say, no, this is supposed to be paid by my Medigap carrier. So again, two things are if you go to a doctor or hospital that takes Medicare, you're good to go. They will take your Medigap coverage. Second thing is, if you're going to go to the doctor or hospital, make sure you bring your red, white, and blue Medicare card as well as your Medigap card. Other than that, just keep staying tuned for other videos, and thank you for stopping by.